Hello everyone, welcome back to the Geek Blend and welcome to another trailer reaction. Today we're taking a look at the Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. That was supposed to come out last year, but it's coming out this year instead because of everything that has been going on this past year. This will actually be the first one not directed by James Wan. What I mean that is one with The Conjuring in the title. He directed part 1 and part 2, did not direct the spin-offs. I am a big fan of the Conjuring universe. Some of the solo films or spin-off films have been okay, and some of them have been downright awful. I'm looking at you, The Nun. It returns Vera Farmiga, Patrick Wilson as Lorraine, and Ed Warren. It'll be part of the Warrens' Paranormal Files. It'll be a new case, so we'll be meeting all new people. I was really looking forward to this last year. We're going to include this, the Conjuring universe in the 31 Days of Halloween last year because it got pushed back. I did not, so I thought this was an August release like last year. It is not. It is June 2021. But yeah, this comes out very soon. June 4th, 2021. Surprised they're waiting or doing it this early instead of pushing it closer to Halloween, which I'm guessing they don't want to be in the theater at the same time as Halloween Kills, respectively. I understand that. But so this trailer was released today, just a few hours ago. I've not seen it yet. I'm actually really looking forward to it. Like I said, I'm a fan of this universe. Being not directed by James Wan this time, a little bit nervous going into it, but we shall see. So let's take a look at the trailer, shall we? The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. We'll do this in 3, 2, 1, play.
You okay there? Jesus. I think I hurt someone.
This is Ed Warren, here with Lorraine. All right, let's get started.
Residents of Brookfield were shocked this afternoon by the broad daylight murder of Bruno Sauls.
The court accepts the existence of God every time a witness swears to tell the truth. I think it's about time they accept the existence of the devil.
Whatever is going on, whatever happened that day, that was not Arnie.
It's a witch's totem. We think your family was cursed. And that connection's still open.
I'm only interested in reality.
But I can see things that your people can't. Something terrible happened here.
A master Satanist is not an adversary to be taken lightly.
I love him.
She's doing it again. She's reaching out to the darkness.
Lorraine, you need to come back.
Is saving him worth everything you have? Because that's what it may very well cost me.
Lorraine?
Last shot was definitely on a green screen. Unfortunately, it looked like it. So it's going to be in theaters as well, of course, as long as HBO Max same-day release, which is pretty cool. But I will say this. The best thing about Wan's directing in the first two Conjuring films is he doesn't do what a lot of other horror directors do in this ghost paranormal genre, which is show you where the scares are going to be coming from. He does a really good job of setting up the atmosphere and the ambiance, and the scares come when you least expect it. With the first Annabelle film, there were a lot of shots where that director would point down a hallway while we had a main character in view right off the side, and let it sit and let it sit. Let us know where the scare is coming from. So when the scare came, we're like, why would I be scared of this? It's right there. You showed me where it's coming from. That's the biggest problem with horror directors these days is jump scares and not doing them correctly. If you do them correctly, they can be done well and effectively. Like I said, The Conjuring 1 and 2, 1 especially, James Wan did such a good job with that film. And the Insidious movies, most of them do a good job with, well, the earlier ones, most of them did job with not just telling you where the jump scares are coming from. And a lot of times these trailers show you a lot of the jump scares instead of letting you experience them for the first time in theaters. I get that they want to show you that it's scary. I understand that. But don't show me everything before I go into it. Then when I see it's the same like background that I saw in the trailer, I'm like, okay, this is where this scare is coming in. I really wish they would just show clips from the story as little as possible, but don't show me the scares. Show me a build up to them, but don't show me a full scare in a trailer. I don't like that about horror trailers, unfortunately. The Conjuring 1 and Conjuring 2, if you go back and watch those trailers, they did a pretty good job of not showing you everything. But I know it's not the director's fault. It's usually the studio trying to push the film as scary, show the jump scares, let's show them how scary it is. And then it ends up not being that way. That being said, I think it does look very intriguing. The last shot, like I said, when the trailer ended, you could tell was on a green screen. Like when he dove for Lorraine over the cliff, like when she was going down the cliff, you could tell that was shot on a green screen. It looked really, really bad. Unfortunately, I hope we don't get a lot of shots like that in the movie. I'm wondering if they had to do some reshoots because of the pandemic, even though this film should have been finished before the pandemic started and in post-production, with it supposed to come out last August. So I apologize. I was rudely interrupted by my washing machine. It's on the other side of the room when it's on spin cycle, like a high spin. It rattles everything in this room, including this window, which makes a nasty racket. So I turn the spin down, so hopefully that will solve that issue. But, like I was saying, I am still looking forward to it. I still think it looks very interesting. I was a fan of the first two films. I'm hoping that this one lives up to that standard because the first two films are still some of the best horror movies that have come out in the last 15 years, in my opinion. Writing credits on this film, James Wan is involved with the story, so is David Leslie and Johnson David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick is one person. He was also involved in the screenplay and the story from Conjuring 1 and Conjuring 2, so that gives me hope. But yes, it does look good. I am very excited for it. There will be reviews for it, of course, on the channel. As soon as I'm done watching it, I'll do a first reaction review. I'll probably do a more in-depth review, even though I did not do that yet with Zack Snyder's Justice League. I haven't had time to go back and watch it again. I've watched it a couple times, and then I've watched it through a couple times doing trivia, but I haven't actually sat down and watched it in full again, so I need to do that so I can actually get out a review, like a full-on review for you guys. I might do them in parts. It might be the easiest way to do it, but again, you will be getting a review for this film, of course, when it's released on June 4th on HBO Max and in theaters, and I think I'm going to go see this in the theaters because I do believe that horror films are better. It's a better experience when you're doing it in the theater because people around you, if they're scared and on edge, it really kind of helps that atmosphere and the environment and helps give you a little bit of a better experience when it comes to horror movies in the theater. So hopefully I will be seeing it in theaters. I do have a trailer reaction for Shang-Chi for Marvel recorded. I'm going to be editing that today or tomorrow and getting that out for you guys as well. But let me know down below in the comments what you think about this. Does it look good? Are you worried that because James Wan's not directing? What is your take on that? I'd like to hear from you guys as always, so leave a comment below. Also, like the video if you haven't already. It really does help the YouTube algorithm, helps people find our channel. And also, hit that subscribe button if you're new and you want to see some more, and hit that bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on everything we do here on the channel, including trailer reactions like this one. Also, links down in the description below for all of our social media links, our Discord link, great community over there, and all the ways you guys can help support the channel. You can also hit that join button right now to become a member. We'd appreciate that as well. And I want to say thank you to all the people who currently support the channel. You guys are amazing. Thank you all very, very much. I'm Jeff. This is the GeekBlend, and remember, if you geek about it, we speak about it. See you guys next time.